shout out to all of y'all joining me today. I just wanted to talk about a little bit of the story behind some of the music I've been creating. So we're gonna call it story time, where we just really kind of dive in. Like, I have a lot of these conversations behind the scenes, and people been telling me, yo, let the people know, like, this is, interesting factors. To me, it's just life, not all that interesting, but people, like, really share with the world, and the people that I've been following, they want to know the story behind the music, the songs that they really love. I want to start by talking about the story behind Take My Hand, right? Take My Hand is that music video's out on YouTube, so out on all platforms. I actually put that on my Kwame Says Hi project that I dropped in 2021. It's a 7-song EP project. It was one of the lead singles off of that, right? So my goal with the project as a whole was to show that I can create songs, like music that you can like live with and it's in your spirit, right? I took a break from music, so the project I dropped before that was Butterfly Doors. That's me coming back off my break of music. Butterfly Doors is more showing you like I can rap, like we still got the bars, we do that. But when we did Kwame Says Hi, that was more for radio. It's more even beyond radio and really thinking that way in playlists and stuff. It was to make songs that you can live with that actually mean something. So more than just making words rhyme, more than just having punchlines, it's songs that you can live with. Hence we got the single Take My Hand. With Take My Hand, it's a story. Like, I grew up around so many females. Like, my family is mostly females, and even the places I was working surrounded by females, and they're venting their thoughts and things of that nature. And a common thing that they would vent about, is, and not mind you too, like a lot of my spiritual mentors are females. So I talk to them continuously, and the biggest thing they vent about is how men treat them and certain things and things of that nature. And of course you have times and moments where certain women will be hurt and they'll be like, all men are the same, all men are like this and that. So me dropping Take My Hand is to kind of show you that all men are not the same, right? I know you've been through some hurt and pain, that's what I hear a lot of venting about, but you don't have to accept that. And a lot of females especially accept these things because they feel like, oh, this is the best it's gonna get and I'm gonna settle. So Take My Hand is more of a song to let you know you don't need to settle. I know you've been through hurt and pain, but you don't need to settle. Keep your standards up, keep your standards high, but make sure you give out what you want to receive. Surround yourself with that environment you want to be in, Like, if you feel like you're getting hurt and everything and all you're doing is picking up people from the club, maybe you gotta start picking up people from the club. But that's either here nor there where you go with it. But the meaning of the song is to let you know, I know you've been hurt and I'm here to protect you, and that it's for all females. So in a relationship, but also in the aspect of, like I said, I have a lot of female friends, female spiritual mentors and stuff like that. So I want them to have a song to know that, hey, I don't got to drop my standards. And a man's role is to, protect you, not hurt you. That's the opposite of what a man is. So that's how we came up with Take My Hand. Now, when creating that song and in the project as a whole, I was really looking for something a little more like upbeat but smooth. So it has like a dance hall type vibe to it, and I wanted to do, and actually I have a lot of, I would say, island type vibes on the Kwame Says Hi project. That's how it just kind of happened to turn out. It wasn't like an on-purpose thing, really. But I heard the sounds and this is where we went. I wanted to showcase my melodic skills in being able to create melodies. So I wanted to have attractive melodies on there. So that's why it's melodies coming in, singing on the hook, singing the first verse, and then the second verse, just rapping. But stuff that you can live with, stuff when you actually listen to the lyrics, you be like, yo, this touches me. It might lure you in because of the beat and you hear the melody, but when you actually live with it and listen to the lyrics, you're like, oh, this really touches me. Another thing that kind of inspired me to go with the words actually take my hand too is going to a music school and training in musicality, the technical aspects of music. I was actually introduced to the Beatles. The Beatles, right now, after being introduced, is one of my favorite bands, just off a few songs that I really love. And one of the songs that I really liked by them was called Hold My Hand, So it inspired me, and I was like, I want to do something like that. Like, that's really dope. It's super simple, but it's letting you know, like, someone's literally like, I want to hold your hand. Like, that's super simple, but it means a lot, So that's what inspired me, to even come with Take My Hand. Obviously the lyrics are different and everything else is different about it, but just that simple approach, but yet it means a lot, is what came to me. Then shooting the music video, we actually went to Florida. So Florida was where I was raised. I was born in New York. I actually live in New York right now. But we went down to Florida to shoot the video. They had the Strawberry Festival. So we were able to shut that down, make things happen. And it's a blessing through God too, like how it happened, Because I'm telling you, it's not like we have like the world's biggest budgets, but you don't need that, man. When you have faith and you believe in God, these doors will just open. If you look at the video, it's just amazing. Worked with an amazing director on that, Wally Wu. And it's truly a blessing, and then, some really good people involved, shout out to my sister, Nicole. She helped, make things happen. She was in the video. My wife looking like a superstar model in there. So, it just turned out to something beautiful. Shout out everyone else that's in there. I can't remember all the names, or so much going on in life, but it's a very colorful video. It almost gives you vibes like, in a way, because of it being at a festival, it being at a carnival and there's rides and stuff, it almost kind of reminds you of that Ja Rule and Ashanti Mesmerize, for a second. Obviously it's different, but it kind of gives you those vibes. So it really brings a vibe to it, So that's the story behind Take My Hand. I encourage you to check that out. It's on all platforms. And of course it's on my app, Love First TV as well. And the music video's on all platforms and on the Love First TV app. So check that out. That's just one of my stories. Come back for the next story time.
I know he did you wrong. I'ma make sure you feel safe. There's no need to feel alone. Baby, take my hand. You should take my hand and let me hit it like Sosa. Let me show you the world before it's over. Why you thinking about over? We just getting started. I'm just letting you know your last man was. They must be tripping to give you up. Man, I'm different. I won't ever let that happen. If you say something, I'ma listen. Been deserving this since way back. Said you've been deserving this since way back. If somebody disrespect you, I won't take that. Rolling with the homies, I can push your hater face back. Yeah.